and Tobago Junior Calypso Monarch 2025, Assemblyman Wayne Clark tables motion to improve productivity in THA. Minority blames TPP-led THA for low productivity, and Tobago Toastmasters place first in online competition. Good evening, I am Bianna Brebner. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Thursday, 27th February 2025. Now to our top story this evening. The Trinidad and Tobago Unified Calypsonian Organization Tobago Zone hosted its finals of the Tobago Junior Calypso Monarch held on Wednesday. A total of 12 students competed for the title, but in the end, Coquise Davidson of Bishop's High School was crowned the winner. Reporter Josh Sheldon has this story.
Young Calypsonians from schools across Tobago took center stage in a spirited competition for the coveted title of Junior Calypso Monarch Tobago Zone. Contestants tackled pressing social issues, particularly those related to crime and violence, using their performances to reflect on current affairs. Claiming the top spot was Coquise Davidson of Bishop's High School, whose rendition of Crying Nation earned her 466 points and the title. Her song highlighted the various social ills plaguing the nation. Finishing in second place was Nataki Thompson, whose song My Plight earned 449 points. Her performance explored the influence of various societal figures on today's youth, delivering a thought-provoking message.
Because one day heaven will call, and you have to answer to all. Fire will light, and this is my plan.
Rounding out the top three was Kaya Arnold of Scarborough Secondary, who claimed the third prize with her song Find a Way. Addressing the growing issue of gang violence among young people, her performance struck an emotional chord with the audience.
Let us find a solution in any shape, form, or fashion, or else we lose our generation to war, to guns.
Young calypsonians from schools across Tobago took center stage in a spirited competition for the coveted title of Junior Calypso Monarch Tobago Zone. Contestants tackled pressing social issues, particularly those related to crime and violence, using their performances to reflect on current affairs. Claiming the top spot was Cookies Davidson of Bishop's High School, whose rendition of Crying Nation earned her 466 points and the title. Her song highlighted the various social ills plaguing the nation. Finishing in second place was Nataki Thompson, whose song My Plight earned 449 points. Her performance explored the influence of various societal figures on today's youth, delivering a thought-provoking message.
Because one day heaven will call, and you have to answer to all. Fire will light, and this is my plan.
Rounding out the top three was Kaya Arnold of Scarborough Secondary, who claimed the third prize with her song Find a Way. Addressing the growing issue of gang violence among young people, her performance struck an emotional chord with the audience.
Let us find a solution in any shape, form or fashion, or else we lose our generation. To war, to guns, to gangs, I say let's find a way. Keep the youth them more active, find a way.
Finishing in fourth place was Olu Holder with the song Welcome to the Future. Through heartfelt lyrics, Holder highlighted the fact that many young people are going astray and emphasized the crucial role of parental guidance in restoring order.
Welcome to the future, a future where parents don't do them thing they no more. Where Instagram and the TikTok, parenting them things replace a future that we now have to face. So
students who placed between 12th and 5th each received a cash prize of $5,000. Joshel Dan, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Productivity and accountability needs to improve among the THA workforce, according to Lambo Lowlands Assemblyman Wayne Clark. During today's plenary sitting, he tabled a motion urging workers to rise to their standards. Clark stated that many THA employees are demotivated due to the government's failure to increase salaries to levels satisfactory to unions. He also pointed out that poor work habits have become the norm for too long.
Tobago was not always like this. But after 20 years of shortcuts, our support for the drivers need retooling. And in this debate, I move that our mission to build productivity will drive our efficient, effective, and accountable public service, therefore contributing to making Tobago the greatest little island on the planet.
Clark stressed that the workers must improve their attitudes towards their jobs by adopting better practices.
They cannot let the situation get to them and come to work late. They must have the Tobagonians which we serve in mind. And in spite of the sabotage, they must come on time and leave in time.
Using the analogy of a vehicle in a car race, Clark explained that workers must focus on the greater goal of why they are employed.
And while they show up, Madam Presiding Officer, they must rev the engine and they must take off and help even in areas that is not their area, just to make our people in need get the relief they desire.
According to Clark, addressing productivity within the THA is crucial to fixing the broken system they inherited when they assumed office in December 2021. Minority Leader Kelvon Morris argues that poor leadership and the mistreatment of workers are the real reason behind the low productivity in the THA workforce. He was responding to a motion tabled by Assemblyman Wayne Clark, which called for a policy to improve productivity within the THA. Morris dismissed claims that unsatisfactory wage negotiation with the central government were contributing to the current low productivity.
If you had workers in a system where they know what their daily tasks are and you are measuring them to see if they are delivering, if you did that and you have the information, would you care to share it with the minority so we too can have a look at whatever is informing you that there's low productivity.
Additionally, Morris claimed that secretaries and assistant secretaries are mistreating workers, which has led to a demotivated workforce.
And I understand abuse to mean being in a relationship where the person is being taken for granted, and even when they are being taken for granted, they are being beaten, they are being wrongly treated, but yet they continue to come back and come back and come back because they are being abused, and there's abuse.
Building on Clark's vehicle in a race analogy, Morris accused the TPP-led administration of lacking a clear vision to ensure the race is run effectively.
It is because the driver is reckless, incompetent, inexperienced, and completely lost. And perhaps the navigation system has malfunctioned.
Morris stated that while it was easy for the current administration to criticize before they were elected, now they are in power, they are failing to govern as they promised voters. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay with us.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
The Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival. Feel the beat. Embrace the calm. On Easter weekend 2025, Tobago is the place to be. From April 17th to 20th, the rhythm, the soul of Tobago. On Thursday, April 17th, get ready for a worship experience at the Shore Park Complex with melodies from heaven. Melodies from heaven. Then on Saturday, 19th April, immerse yourself in the sun, sea, and sand at the Buku Seafood and Jazz Festival, featuring legends of R&B. On Sunday, 20th April, we bring the curtains down at Parade Grounds, Dwight York Stadium for Fusion. Get your tickets on islandetickets.com now or visit TobagoFestivalsCommission.com for more info. Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival 2025. Feel the beat. Embrace the calm.
Put a smile on your... Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Welcome back. Toastmasters International, a global organization dedicated to developing confidence, public speaking, and leadership skills, has been shaping speakers for 100 years, which Tobago joined in 2021. Most recently, Tanel Harilal Gill, president of one of Tobago's Toastmasters clubs, secured first place in the online category of the competition. With this victory, she now advances to the next stage, set for March 15th. Reporter Joe Sheldon has more.
The president of one of the Tobago Toastmasters clubs, Tanel Harilal Gill, secured a first place in the competition and will now advance to compete at the regional level. In the online speech category, she shared a heartfelt tribute to her late mother, reflecting on her experiences and to the legacy she left behind.
So this year I would have come first in the online speech contest. I qualified to move on to the division contest that is happening on March 15th. It will be an online experience.
Though she placed third, Shalana Neptune, who represented Tobago in Arima on February 2nd, shared that her speech was based on her personal experience in obtaining a tertiary level education. She described herself as naturally competitive and highlighted that the most rewarding part of the competition was meeting and connecting with other Toastmasters.
It's a really joy to see Toastmasters from far and wide, persons that you have never met before. And this is the first time that it's actually in person since I have become a Toastmaster. So it was really a joy to see so many people that you have interacted with online.
Mackenzie Prince Martin, who placed second in the table topics competition, shared that nervousness was somewhat of a concern. However, after receiving encouragement from Tobagonians through a Facebook post, he was able to deliver his speech with confidence.
15 minutes before the competition, I made a Facebook post, right? And I said, Tobago, I'm calling on you now. We need your support. We are representing you. I'm just seeing the post. And within 15 minutes, 80 persons reacted, and I got about 40 calls that I had to deny. And that just shows who we are as Tobagonians and what could happen when the right people come together and are given an opportunity to work towards a common goal.
The Toastmasters Club is open to individuals 18 years and above. The club will be hosting a training workshop between March and April. The workshop will focus on chairmanship, impromptu speaking, parts of speech, vocal variety, and body language. It will conclude with a graduation ceremony where participants will showcase the skills they have learned. Joe Sheldon, Tobago Updates, Television News.
4 talented poets have secured a spot in the semi-finals of the First Citizens National Poetry Slam after an intense audition on Sunday, February 23rd at the Anne Mitchell Gift Auditorium in Scarborough. Among the finalists is Ascala George, a visual and performing arts from Bethel, who delivered a powerful piece on internal racism. Alicia Psyche Haynes, a drama teacher and curriculum officer, moved the audience with her poem on sexual assault. Cameron Bruno, an award-winning spoken word artist, explored Tobago's ancestral magic and heritage. Meanwhile, Bishop's High School student Cy Oliveri impressed judges with a piece on how parental guidance shapes society. These 4 poets now move on to the semi-finals, where they will compete for a chance to be crowned Tobago's top spoken word artist on March 22nd and 23rd. A team from Shaddai Sustainable Development Solutions Limited met with Tobago's Secretary of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, Dr. Faith Brebner, to discuss a country gender assessment for Trinidad and Tobago. The study, conducted on behalf of the Office of the Prime Minister, Gender and Child Affairs, aims to identify gender-related issues, barrier to poverty reduction, and economic growth in Tobago. Representatives Dr. Deborah McPhee and Ms. Kimberly Pear spent 4 days meeting with various stakeholders, focusing on challenges faced by men, particularly young men, in areas like social protection and crime. The project is part of a broader regional study that includes Belize, Jamaica, and St. Lucia. Dr. Brebner's team, including social protection experts, joined the discussion, committing to addressing gender disparities and promoting inclusive development in Tobago. You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49 Swift 4979 438.
Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules, or if you are having a cooking day off.
Thanks for staying with us. At today's plenary sitting, Secretary of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, Dr. Faith Brebner, addressed allegations that she used obscene language during a public health meeting on Tuesday. The issue was raised by Minority Leader Kelvon Morris, who has given Dr. Brebner 1 week to apologize, claiming she directed inappropriate language at the entire department. However, Dr. Brebner refuted the allegations, stating that the matter stemmed from concerns raised by workers regarding the appropriate boots for their job. She explained that when the boots arrived, they were not the correct type, and she attributed the mix-up to new procurement laws.
The new procurement laws says that even if the USH officer thinks that this specific brand of boots is the best brand because it has these requirements, the foreman or the senior officer can't put the name of the brand. They have to describe the boot and hope that when procurement goes out, procurement gets that specific brand of that specific boot because that is what is needed.
She explained that after the boots were purchased, additional funds needed to be sourced to cover the cost. It was in response to this financial challenge that she made a remark which was later deemed profanity.
And yes, I did say I have to pull it out of me, because we have to find the money again after we went through the process to get the boots, because we buy it already.
Now for the weather update from the TNT Met office. Tonight will be mostly fair with a gentle breeze. There's a low chance of 1 or 2 brief showers towards dawn. Tonight's temperatures are expected to be at 25 degrees Celsius. For tomorrow, you can expect mainly hot, hazy, and at times breezy despite the likelihood of 1 or 2 spotty showers favoring the afternoon period. A mostly fair but slightly hazy night is expected. Daytime temperatures will rise to 31 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 34 degrees Celsius. Seas will be moderate with waves 1.5 to 2 meters in open water and near 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise will occur at 6:18 and sunset will occur at 6:12. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines before we go. Corkis Davidson crowned Tobago Junior Calypso Monarch 2025. Assemblyman Wayne Clark tables motion to improve productivity in THA. Minority blames TPP-led THA for low productivity. And Tobago Toastmaster places first in online competition. I am Bianna Brebner. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.